Hello everyone, my name is Bree and welcome to Documented Journey. I haven't been here in a while and I am excited to be sharing this video with you. To be honest, I haven't been inspired to share, so I just haven't shared. And today and lately, I guess, I have been wanting to share more, and so here I am. I hope that I am more regular here on YouTube. I was kind of having a conversation with someone the other day about how I don't frequent social medias very often. The one place that I kind of go every morning is Instagram. I go and I post something and I get off. I'm not a very big scroller, and I'm more of a long form content watcher. I don't do TikTok. I don't scroll through Instagram all that much. I literally go up to my Instagram follow list at the very top. If you have no idea, at the very top of Instagram on the on the left hand side, you can click your name, and then you can click follow. And that just gives you a list of everyone that you actually follow. And so that's what I do if I'm looking to scroll. But for the most part, I'm not a scroller. I save videos to my watch later list on YouTube, and that's what I do. So I was thinking and talking to someone, and I was just like, if I do that, why don't I actually post more on there? And it was mainly just because I am struggling to find inspiration to share. I use the same things and I do the same thing over and over and over, and I struggle to find, I don't know, that to me that kind of sounds boring, and I'm struggling to find inspiration in sharing the same things. I found what I like to use it, and I haven't really changed it up. So anyway, I am here because I have been absolutely loving my system since January and before, actually, because I've been doing a form of this for a long time. And I thought it would be really fun to share with you and talk to you about just what actually works and what I have not switched out, which is my journaling and my planning, and what I will not be and what I really enjoy. So I will say that over on my Patreon, I do a monthly video, but then also I do a weekly update. So that could be in the form of a journal post, kind of like a journal-y thing, or it could be in the form of a video. And just recently, I did my monthly calendar with them. So this is how, well, I'll show you this one because it's not filled in. This is May's, and I really haven't filled any of this in. I haven't even actually glued this on. But what I do is I print out a monthly calendar from blank calendar pages. You can get a Monday or a Sunday start. I like Monday start. So I print it out to a certain size, and I will eventually tape this in here like this, and so it's almost like a bookmark. No, it's not almost. It is a bookmark. So depending on what day I'm in, I've already kind of marked up these days. I just fold this over, and this becomes my monthly insert, and I will shove it in the pocket. I really like having a front pocket for this. It's a really thin notebook, and it's literally just an insert for the month, and then once I'm done with that month, I toss it. So that's what I've been doing for my calendar or my planning. I don't like to keep my planners, and so this is just an easy way for me to toss it at the end of the month. Or, I might hang on to it for a little bit. Like I actually have my other one. This is January, I think, through February. Let's see. No, February through March, and then I did 2 in this month, and I'm not a huge fan. If you are interested in my calendar or planning system, let me know, and I can just do a whole separate video on this. And maybe walk through how to even create it and what I do. So let me know in the comments below, and yeah, I can do that. So I was in this notebook, and this notebook is probably my favorite of all time. I have these on here. These are patches that I found on Etsy. I just washi them on here. There's washi tape on the back of these, and I haven't permanently adhered them, but they have stayed in this position the whole time. This is a charm from Hobonichi. I don't remember when, but love this. And then this is obviously a cover that I create. It is a wheat cover, so this is that natural cork color, and then avocado, which is an olive green, and this is a jagged front pocket. And then if you flip it over, I have olive felt, and I have December Forest in the inside pockets. December Forest was a, I don't know, it was mainly for Christmas time. It was when we did Create December, and I only had a limited stock of this. But I will say that I think I'm going to be getting it back for next Christmas. So I'm really excited about that, and really excited to be able to share this pattern again. It's probably my favorite. Like I said, this is probably my favorite cover. But I'm actually really enjoying this one too. So this is an A6 size, and it's what I have been loving for my journaling. My journals consist of a Hobonichi blank notebook, and that's it. So actually, I wonder if I'm digging in my drawer. I don't know if I've already done this one or not. This is going to be my next one whenever this one is finished. When the half year is up. No, I haven't. So what I'm going to be doing is I will put in, and I'll show you kind of how it's set up, but I decorated it kind of. I don't know. I put some stickers and stuff on it, and it's fine. I just don't like the yellow all that much, but I'm not a huge fan of this either. But it doesn't really matter, because when I actually use a cover, I put them in both sides. So I slide the back page in, and then I slide the front in, and so you don't actually see any of the outside cover when I'm working in my notebook, and I really like that. So, blank Hobonichis, what I will be using for this whole year. I'm using what I have, and I have plenty of those. So, I use this for, like I said, the first 3 months, and then in April is when I switched this out. And I switched this out when I was on my my Patreon when I did this. But what it is the cover is honey with a daisy front scoop pocket and avocado. And then I have a summer wind charm on it. This is of the bird. And then on the inside pockets, I have, it's hard to see because I have so much stuff, but I have daisy on the inside pockets with olive felt. Now, if you don't know this, all this stuff is sourced sustainably over from Portugal and or a distributor in the United States or Canada. And they all come from this relatively the same place. It's all the same actual base cork, and then the prints are just different, and that's where I source it from different places. The cork, if you do not know, is water resistant, fire retardant, and so if you need to wipe it off, if you get something on it, you can wipe it off. I have gotten ink on one of them. Like when I stamped them, I stamped it upside down and I tried to take it off and it stained, and it was on wheat, so it didn't come off very well. So if you have like a stain of possibly your fountain pen, it might not come off as well as, something that you just like set it in water. Like I've set this in coffee, I've set this in water, and that's been fine. But ink is a different story. So this right here is my journal as of right now. It's getting chunky, and some of this like binding tape is coming off. I'm not too worried about that. It's just tape. And how I have this set up is I have monthlies in the front. So this is just my first page, and then some monthlies. What I do with these monthlies is I actually drew them so they look like this. And here's a blank one. And each day I pull my preferences oracle, and I pull an oracle card. Right now I'm using this, which is the Liminal Forest oracle. And what I like to do is I just like to pull a card, and I like to read the little synopsis on it, and then I write a little bit that stands out to me, and then I move on for the day. I just like to do this. I like the art on the cards. For instance, today was choices. I like the art on the cards, and I like how the cards feel. I love to shuffle cards. If you're interested in like maybe a deck show and tell, I don't know how to, if you're interested in my favorite decks, let me know in the comments below. I can get that out there for you. It mainly, what it is I really just enjoy the artwork, and I like to support artists, and so that's kind of what it is. And after my monthlies, it goes into my trackers, and I really like to track certain things, not much, but enough, and I do this in the morning. So if today's the 15th, I will track what I did yesterday. And then what happens is I go into a very first, let's see if I can actually thumb through this without showing, because this is my personal journal. I go into the month, and then with that, I write down what it has been exciting for the month, and then I also put in my monthly sticker over on Patreon. And so for the month of April, I have this sticker, this bird sticker, and I have the postcard to go with it, and this is the postcard. And I really enjoy this. I think it's fun to get this kind of stuff in the mail and find fun ways to use it. Someone once told me that they took their notebook and they took my postcard and they used it as the cover of the notebook. That was really cool to just, I don't know, be able to see that. Also, if you wanted to, you could put it on a sketchbook or something like that too. Or it could be a tip-in. These are 4x6, so they're relatively small. You can even cut them down and make them little journaling cards, so that way you could flip it and then on the back you could write. And then, obviously, vinyl stickers are good for pretty much anything. I mean, you could put these on your water bottle and put them in the dishwasher, and they're good to go. So, even on your car. But that's over on Patreon, and I'm really excited about that every month. I love putting them in my monthly spreads. Like I said, I have one page that I dedicate to, like, highlights of the month, and then I put the sticker of the month there on the page. So that's really cool. But like I said, this is my journal. This is my where I track things. I like to have everything kind of like in one notebook, and so I had switched out my notebook just because it had been a while, and I've been really enjoying this Daisy notebook. I think Daisy was a pattern in the fall, and granted, it looks like fall colors to me. I really enjoy the earth tones of it. And then in my pockets and stuff, I have a bunch of stuff. I have some postcards because if I am out and about and I want to show someone my work, or I want to take a photo and have some ephemera type things around to be able to spruce up the photo, I have this one. This one's probably my most popular print here in Florida. I really like it. I have it large. I have the original. This is just like the postcard print. I think it's really cool. I like it. I also have one of these sticker release books. I like using stickers in my journaling to show emotion. And what I did to make this thinner was I actually took it apart. I took out at least 4 pages. I think they come with 8 pages, and I kept 4 in. And I went ahead and sewed it together, stitched it, and I've been really enjoying that. Being able to tuck it into my notebook, again, having everything in one place, is really beneficial to me. In the back, I have more little just pieces that I can throw into pictures if I'm out and about. I don't honestly do that often, but I have been somewhere that I wanted to show someone something, or, people were curious about my work and I did not have like a good image and I didn't want to get on my phone. It's just nice to see something in person. So this right here is my everyday carry. It is my journal. It is my planner. And I am so happy with how this looks. And I'm thinking about switching out, when I switch out my cover, I'm thinking about popping back on YouTube and just talking about the cover and why I'm switching or what I'm switching to. I think that's really fun. Who did that? I think it was... Oh man, it was Ellie's Corner. Yeah, that's who it was. She did this. She would come on like once a month maybe, and she would switch out her cover, and I loved watching her videos when she did that. So anyway, I might pull that from her and try and do that when I switch them out. Now, am I going to do it once a month? I have no idea, but would you like to see something like that? And then it gives you an idea of what kind of covers I have, what kind of covers I keep. I don't have very many, but I do enjoy the ones I have, and I use them, definitely use them. All right, the next thing I wanted to talk to you about is my sketchbook. Oh, I could talk to you about what I use in here. So, like I said, I use a blank Hobonichi, and in the pages I use a fountain pen with what is this, platinum ink, and it's a medium nib, and I use this to like date the top pages just so it's bold and black and I can see it. And then I use a Uni Jetstream 0.5 in the pages. These are my go-to. I don't change. I've been using like something like these two things since I started YouTube, and I probably won't ever change. So I enjoy them immensely, and they work so well for me and Tomo River paper. I know some people have a love-hate relationship for it. For me, I love it, and I'm going to stick with the things that I love and use. So this is my sketchbook. I actually have 3 sketchbooks going. Let's see if I can share those with you. They're right here on the side of my table. And I haven't been utilizing these at all, like none whatsoever. I was on a kick of doing black and white for a bit, and then I just stopped. And then this one is actually a sketchbook that has amazing paper in it, but I just stopped. And I have been focusing on my sketchbook with my patrons, and this is mainly the sketchbook I use for my Leaves tier on Patreon. And it is something that I started in September, so I'm not like that far through. But we do a study a month, and it's a theme. And then we sketch on it, and we do a meetup. And this is kind of how this sketchbook is evolving, and I really like it. I utilize my sketchbook every month. I do sketch at least 3 pages in here a month. I wish that I would do more, but I have a lot on my plate. I'm a stay-at-home mom / business owner / homeschool teacher / wife, and I have a life outside of all of this too. So I want to get in my sketchbook more, and that also brings me to the sketchbook challenge that Kat Riles and I are still doing. We just haven't really been very vocal about it, but it is using the sketchbooks that we have. I will not be buying any sketchbooks. I mean, I have 2 right here that I haven't touched, and they have different paper in it, so it's not like I need different paper size. This is a great size. This is A5, and this has cotton paper. It's an etcher paper sketchbook, and this has mixed media paper, Strathmore, so it's really good for fountain pens and black and white and even watercolor. I mean, this is probably the worst sketchbook of both of them. This is a Royal Talons Art Creations, and it doesn't hold watercolor very well, but like you saw, I still can watercolor in this, and it works out okay. It's not perfect, but guys, it's a sketchbook, so it doesn't need to be perfect, right? I just need to get in there and continue practicing my skills, right? That's how we get better. The last thing that I actually wanted to share with you is the new patterns coming for summer. I am super excited about this. This pattern I've had for a really long time, and I am loving it on honey. So I'm not sure what I'm going to call this pattern. No idea yet. Maybe summer blooms, or I had a pattern called Blooms, and I mean, it's not like I can't use it again, that name, but I don't know what to call this, but I really do like it. I like the simplicity of it. I like the fact that it's color tones that I don't normally gravitate towards. I'm normally a green kind of person and more yellows like this, and this has reds and purples and blues. It looks really good on honey. This one has inside pockets with cream, and it has this tan elastic, and I am actually going to put a pen and gear notebook in it, and I am going to be actually giving away these 2 notebooks along with probably some other goodies, because I want to make it look real nice when you open it, to my patrons. It's kind of going to be my summer kickoff, I guess. It doesn't matter what tier you join. You just need to join a paid portion of Patreon. My lowest tier is $2 and my highest tier is $15. So whichever tier you join, and when you see the post of these 2 notebooks on my Patreon, you just need to comment to be able to enter to win. This one right here is a B6, so this was an A6, and this is a B6. I have made a notebook to go inside. It has Strathmore mixed media paper and Tomoe River paper, kind of like a mixed journal. I used to make these all the time back in the day, and so I brought it back just to be able to also have a notebook to slide in here. And this is going to have to do with bees, so the inside looks like this. I am so in love with this pattern. I don't, again, know what to call it. We haven't gotten there yet, but the pattern is almost like the sunflower pattern, but not. And it has these bees. I absolutely love it. Maybe I'll call it the pollinator or something like that. But this is a B6 cover. It has the goldenrod outside, wheat jagged pocket, and then this bee print on the inside with olive felt. This is actually a straight vertical pocket, and then it has its own pockets of the same pattern on the inside. I don't know what to call these. Maybe you guys can help me in the comments below. And then also, if these 2 interest you and you wanted to see if you could snag one, this is going to go internationally as well. So if you wanted to be a part of this giveaway, you just need to pop on over to my Patreon, and that is listed in the description box below. Obviously, just 2 winners, and I will have all the details below, so that way you know what the dates are and everything like that. Please follow the rules if you'd like to be a part of the giveaway. And again, really excited about these summer patterns. These summer patterns will be coming soon. So if you have Instagram, or if you are not following me here, I suggest doing so. I will, if not have a video of when they are going to go live, I will have a post, and then also I will go ahead and announce it on my website too. And so if you don't have an Instagram, you could also think about joining my newsletter. That will also give you updates on when things change on my website. And I'm really excited about this. I especially like the idea of giving back to my patrons, those that have supported me throughout the years and stuck by me, and I don't know, just pretty much shared love, which is so kind. So anyway, I do think, and I'm going to throw this teaser out there, I do think that Heather Mattern and I are going to be doing kind of like a journal challenge a journal tag. And we're going to be talking about our notebooks and what we have going on, everything that we're using, and maybe have some questions for each other and you. So if you wanted to be a part of it, you could post a video or you could answer the questions in the comments. We're still in the works on that, but I definitely want to do that, and I think it would be super fun. That's all I have for you today. If you have any video suggestions, leave them down below. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really just helps. A lot of YouTubers are seeing a dip in viewers. Algorithms are never our friend, and comments and just movement on your video, so thumbs up, even thumbs down, just movement on your video is helpful. If you want to see different videos from me, list them down below. And one last thing, thank you so much for being here. Until next time, I'll see ya.